especially for women in America, but I think America in general, we have a lot of self-worth that is tied to being productive, to like constantly being in motion, to constantly performing. And that's part of why we don't even realize it when we're just doing, but we're not actually doing the things that move the needle forward or move us down the path we actually want to go on. So my friend Christy, who's a business executive coach, when I was struggling several years ago, sat me down, we're at a bar, and she was complaining about how I didn't have time to do X, Y, and Z. And she goes, okay, let's sit down. Tell me, let's go like 1 through 9, all of these kind of tasks or areas of life that have to be attended to. And I want you to put them in order in your ideal life, how much time and energy you would spend on them. So they were things like appearance and homemaking and travel and my husband and my kids and work. And, you know, at the very, very bottom of my list was like homemaking. So the top of my list were things like my passion projects, things I really cared about. And then she goes, okay, great. So that's your ideal list. Now make a list of your reality. Like today, if you were to write down throughout the course of a week or a month where you spend your most time and energy. And at the top of the list was work. And that makes sense because, you know, I'm a pediatrician. So there's a lot of time that I spend like filling out forms and doing kind of busy work in addition to the more like purposeful work of seeing patients and helping them. And then number 2 was homemaking, you know, this thing that I care like absolutely nothing about. I mean, I do want my kids to not live in squalor. Right. It does bug me when everything's on the counter. I have a huge pet peeve about that. But I realized, man, when I look at what I want versus what I'm living, there's total dissonance there. And that got me to question in my mind, like, why? Is that because someone else is deciding that? Or is it because I need to start making some other decisions about where I place my focus and where my priorities are?